Hello and welcome to the World of Solitude. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I've repaired the damage that I did. Yes, welcome to the World of Solitude. I thought I would start off by actually doing a job here in the flower forest. I'm clearing up these, or changing these birch leaves, because as you can see I've done a little bit of landscaping in front of the palace, and even though I do like the birch leaves being orange for like autumnalness, I don't like them with the pink of the trees or kind of the pink and magentas of the flowers. Having said that, there are orange flowers next to there, but let's just ignore that. So like those ones over there, I'm changing these ones for jungle leaves, and I'm kind of trying to remember what they looked like, but I'm not being terribly fussy on how big, like the exact placement of these. So I've got some more trees and things to dot around. These bushes, I'm just kind of making a random pile of leaves. In fact, I think this one's come over further this way. I've put a glowstone one down just so that then I've got a little bit of light to stop mobs from spawning. Let's very carefully do this. Of course, I've got, oops, I've done it again. How did I do that? I've got Jersey Boys better leaves on, so that is why the birch leaves are orange instead of green. Now the reason why I was using the birch leaves is because it's got a slightly different tone of green to the oak leaves, which I've used as the boundary here, and it's more of a difference than the jungle and these. I was wondering whether, because I wanted a differentiation, I think we need a few more different tones of green leaves in the game. That's a bit of a shame that we've only kind of got a couple. I might come back through and put some spruce leaves around here as well, because from up here, the portal, when you come in, I always go on about this, when you come to my base through the portal, this is the view that I want people to see. So I wanted different greens in here. I could put some spruce leaves in there as well. I've got some cherry trees that need to go in, and I'm going to do one with you guys, and then I'll show you the approach to the palace that I've been working on. But first I need to get some dark oak planks. I did not mean dark oak planks, I meant dark oak wood, which is what I am making the cherry trees out of. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. Okay, so I've got one big one there, which I've used fences as well, but I think, oh, I'm just wondering whether this should be a big one or not. That would mean going back getting some fences, but that's fine. Maybe I do put a big one here. Right, so in that case, I need to make some of these. Oh, yeah, let's just go with that. Now, if you have seen my tutorial on, whoops, how to fall off a tree, no, how to make a cherry tree, obviously that was done in creative, which is a lot easier than doing it in survival. So, and I don't think I've built a cherry tree on camera in survival with you before, so this will be different. Let's just get over here. What did I want to do? I wanted to make that come over there. Should really have brought my bed across. So I've got a trunk that's kind of like 4 thick here. Probably move that and do a root or something there. So I'm going to strip all of this and see what I've got. Oh, and another one. Then bring a branch up here. Or did I just? Yeah, I did. That was clever. I've brought the bed across as well, and I brought some dark oak fences. Oh, and that is, I can just see that there's one that I haven't stripped there. I'm gonna run out of wood here. So let's just do those 2 there and then get rid of that. I need to make one that comes, whoops, this way as well. So it's just varying the branches. I'm actually going to make this one, whoops, and try not to fall off. Oh, I just love the sound of the bit of the wood being stripped. Oh, haha, I put that in the wrong place. Okay, I'm going to put one of these, my last bit of wood at the minute, but I'm going to go and have a look from over here. Whoops. That doesn't look too bad. I think this one I'm just going to use the fences to make the branches on this, seeing as I don't have that much wood. To be honest with you, that I'm going to change to there. I didn't realise I was going up the scaffolding. I have got some branches, I don't think, or fences. I don't think it needs that many off the side here. More these ones over here. Whoop. So I'm just going to make these come off the sides. Actually, I'm going to do this one. Like that. And then from the bottom, I'm just going to make some of these hang down like that as well. That one come out there. So whatever shape you want, that's going to be like a hanging branch there. And then what we need to do is get the wool. And again, the ones in Creative, I was using pink concrete powder as well, but because I'm a little bit lazy and don't want to use too many materials, I am not using them. I'm not using it for these. But what I might do is, because they kind of, that's one tree, that's another tree, that's another tree, they're kind of, because it's only 2 materials, blending into each other. So I did see a cherry tree tutorial by a creator called Meg Ray, and she's actually used pink terracotta for some of the darker bits. So I was thinking of maybe trying that. So I might go back through some of them, like not do all of them, and I might actually use the pink concrete on some of them as well, just to see. Oh, I'm crouching in the scaffolding. Just to see what that would look like and whether it would make it look slightly different from each other. That's why I put the bamboo in there, to separate those ones from that tree when you were on that path over there. And what I did when I was laying all of this out was, I'm not going to reach that, am I? No. I got my camera count and had a look at the overall picture of the area to see where I wanted trees placing and things. That can be really handy. Or if you haven't got a camera count, then you can kind of put some scaffolding up and kind of keep bobbing up and down the scaffolding. And then I placed, like you saw with this, I placed the wood just a couple of blocks, placed the wood down where I wanted the trees, and that gave me an idea of the layout. Let's just pop that on there. Oh, and I can pop, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's gone. So I'm just going to carry on placing these blocks here, and then I will be back with you. Now that I have got all the blocks on the top, I've come down to the ground. Whoops, I meant to pick that, not place it. Come down to the ground to place some more blocks around. Let's put that there. And again, just all the way round, whoops, the fences and the all the way around the fences and the wood. We're just going to cover all of that with pink, and trying not to make it look too square. I think I'm going to need to get on scaffolding to get up to that bit. The other thing that I took from the Meg Ray video was, and I've done it on a couple of those trees there, is about having air blocks in. So what we mean by that is, let me get to a branch that I can actually reach. So you would put a placeholder there and you would put that block in there. Whoop. And it's kind of coming off the side rather than being like straight down like that, and it just gives a little bit more that's not placing, is it? There. It gives a little bit more space in the tree. Oh, I don't like building things from below and looking up. Ceilings, trees, all of that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do for this one is just get a little bit higher. I do like to leave some of the fences, whoops. I like to leave some of the fences open as well so you can see, because you would see branches through there. Whoops. I forgot I was on scaffolding. Okay, I might put one of these little air block things on here as well. This is looking very straight, so I think I'm going to pop that in there. Let's get this handy bush here that I can prop myself on. This is looking very flat as well, so I think I might just take that out. And then what you also need to do is step back from it every so often to get an idea of the shape and things, and actually that's not looking too bad. This is a bit flat, so I'm gonna pop a piece of glass on there. It's looking quite good from that side as well. This one's kind of got a bit more of an open trunk in there. And let's go over here and have a look, because yeah, when you come out of the palace, that is the view. I think this side needs some more hanging bits, and that is a little bit flat as well, and that bit over there. So I'm going to get on with that, and then I will be back with you. It was that little bit that I wanted to do, and I put it on the top there, but actually that looks all right. So you can see, I can't remember which bit it was because I got a phone call in the middle of that and waiting for the answer phone to kick in. But you can see the difference. You can see the difference. That is the tree finished. What I've been doing with a lot of these trees is just making path blocks underneath. I am going to have to come back and change that and that one into wood because you can see it. So I've just been putting a little bit of path blockage around because under trees is they're taking all the water, so they're not going to be completely green under here, and it keeps spawns down as well. The other thing I've been doing, let's see if I can find a suitable place for it here, maybe do it here, is popping a sea lantern down and then popping a piece of carpet on it to hide it, but then I've been putting like another few pieces of carpet because I think that if it's just like one piece of carpet it looks weird and spotty, so that's what I've been doing. The other thing which you'll see from over there is that I'm putting pink tulips under the cherry trees in this area and getting rid of all of the other flowers, because all of the flowers are going to either be in these flower beds or just strategically placed. Pink tulips under the cherry trees are because I'm sure that in Japan they have pink trees planted under, because it's kind of when the blossom falls on the ground, it's the pink flowers are kind of, oh no, that's part of that decoration, I'm not going to do that. It kind of symbolises that the blossom is falling on the ground, and I have just spotted this. I'm going to put a piece of pink wool on there. I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to go into shaders and show you what I have been doing. I'm really hoping that this isn't going to be too laggy, but this is it in shaders. I only usually use these for screenshots. This is the approach up to the palace. So this path was already here. I've added a couple more of the lanterns and obviously a couple of trees here with some little stone, kind of stony bits. And then we've got the pink tulips and some tall ferns there, which I need to add to the other one. I'm going to dot some more sugarcane around, but we've got the stones there, and then we come up here, put another tree in there, and then here is the Tory gate. This signifies or symbolises going from the mundane into the special. And well, here it's pretty special on both sides, but never mind. And then I've got another couple of trees in here. This is the big one here. Oh, this just looks so fabulous. And then I've got two new lanterns on here as well. That is the approach to the palace. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up onto that floating island because Sweeney inadvertently gave his viewers an exclusive preview and he did it from that island and it looked pretty good. So I'm going to swap back and then I will show you what it looks like. Can I land on the island? Can I land on it? Yes, I can! Ta-da! Here I am. As you can see, as I was talking about it before, those two trees kind of blend into one another, and that kind of does as well a little bit. So what I might do is try some slight variation, maybe just on kind of this side on one of them, so that then they do look a little bit different. this is what the whole place is going to look like. I'm going to put more trees. Look, there's one going to go in there, and flowers like this. All of these random flowers like this are all going to be gone, and we're going to have the croppy bits, the stone croppings. I don't think I've shown this bit on a video before, but I laid out all the paths here and I handmade this pond as well, so something's going to go in this area. You can see the mirror pond from here, and also what I did was, as well as this flower bed here, was I changed the floor and the stairs of the pagoda for the viewing spot for the mirror pond. I changed them to jungle because the oak just, I don't know what I was thinking, it didn't look good. And then all of these trees, oak and birch, are all going to go, and they're going to be cherry trees all the way along there as well. And I was looking at the palace from this direction one day, and I'm thinking that little pagoda is, well, I don't know, now I've got the leaves around it, I thought it looked a little bit small and pathetic. It might need to be grander. I might change that. I might even use prismarine for a little kind of domed roof on that. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is coming along. All of this area needs to be transformed like this, and that is going to take ages. So that is my main project really at the minute. I don't really want to do any work anywhere else, except we do have a build collaboration which I think has started. I don't know how far it's got, but that is in Spawn. I hope you have enjoyed this and like the Japanese style here. If you love the Japanese style, I do have a playlist which is on the screen at the minute of tutorials. If you don't want to miss any of the videos, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Leave me a like. I'm so pleased with how this area is turning out. If you want to see it, then please stick around. Bye! See you in the next one.